Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Only a gain of one on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So Kittle comes in motion. Now a run on first down. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. The PAT, up and good. The Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Slot man in motion left. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Now a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Now the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive will start on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 14, 49ers 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, it's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
At the Niners' 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On second down, they'll run. He'll push ahead to the 21. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
His offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job. To hold him to a short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. To the air once more is McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
49ers 7.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Taking it down, this one is caught. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll try and run for it. First down and more past midfield. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit.
49ers 14.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. McCarthy to the air on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 10-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So a win here for the Vikings. They are moving on in these playoffs.